Coach, I know the game just ended, but in terms of the way the game just fell apart at the end, how was it from your vantage point?
Horrendous mistakes, scared of the moment or whatever the case, but
LeBron still owns you. What's up? What happened in Boston? What happened in Boston? I said, what happened in Boston? What happened in Boston?
Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Well, LeBron is up on his Ime Udoka middle finger to you tour, and make no mistake, that's why LeBron is so locked in. He always gonna take the playoffs serious. He's always gonna go hard, but he is even more motivated based on some of the things and antics that Ime Udoka did in the past, and everybody remembers him, and Ime Udoka getting face-to-face after Ime Udoka called LeBron the B word. And then everybody remember when he was yelling out to JJ Redick to put Bronny in the game, calling him that little B. He's got something, and had JJ fighting for his life trying not to laugh. So, it was sweet when LeBron found Bronny for oop right here. I mean, that had to feel sweet, and Bronny had a really good game, too, going 2 for 2 for 5 with 5 points, hitting a three-pointer. I mean, that's the way you want to play with someone that's kind of doubted your ability. Now, here's Bronny talking about his dad, throwing him that oop.
Not sure when the last time I got a oop from him. Probably in training camp, like last year or maybe this year, but it was just one of those things. It was like he saw me and saw that I was making eye contact with him, so he threw it up, and I'm gonna always go get it. So
now, Ime Udoka had quite a bit to say, and a lot of people were talking about how he threw his team under the bus the way he was just criticizing them for bad decisions made. He did not, hold anything back. Called them, scared and afraid of the moment, all these different things. I'm going to play that clip, and then Gilbert Arenas had some things in response that.
Coach, I know the game just ended, but in terms of the way the game just fell apart at the end, how was it from your vantage point?
Horrendous mistakes. I don't know if you want to say youth or, scared of the moment or whatever the case, but you have a 6-point lead with 20 or 30 seconds to go, get a rebound, and just have to hold the ball and get fouled, or, it's basically a 1-on-4 and we throw it away. To combat it, make it worse, a terrible foul on Marcus Smart to give him 3 free throws. Next play, backcourt, you got it. Double's coming, you try to split it instead of throwing it to Alpy wide open. Another turnover, and then James makes a tough shot. Then the final play, for the last shot, we don't run what was drawn up. All the above.
Coach, just kind of what was your general messaging to the guys after this loss, now down 0-3 in the locker room?
Grow up, and you're not that young anymore. You've been to the playoffs once, and we watched every situation just now.
Coach, I know the game just ended, but in terms of the way the game just fell apart at the end, how was it from your vantage point? Horrendous mistakes. I don't know if you want to say youth, or scared of the moment or whatever the case, but you have a 6-point lead with 20 or 30 seconds to go, get a rebound and just have to hold the ball and get fouled, or it's basically a 1-on-4 and we throw it away. To combat and make it worse, foul a terrible foul on Marcus Smart to give him 3 free throws. Next play, backcourt, you got it. Double's coming, you try to split it instead of throwing it to all be wide open. Another turnover, and then James makes a tough shot. Then the final play for the last shot, we don't run what was drawn up. All the above. Coach, just kind of what was your general messaging to the guys after this loss? Now down 0-3 in the locker room. You all grow up, and you're not that young anymore. You've been to the playoffs once, and we watched every situation just now. Now, as you can imagine, Ime Udoka not happy with his team, and not really for them excuses, you know what I'm saying? He laid it out. Hey, you're not that young anymore, grow up. I mean, he's really hot, and Gilbert Arenas had this to say where he actually kind of agree with what Ime Udoka said.
Now, the shit that they was doing out there is under the bus. I feel sorry for the coaches today that they can't be real coaches anymore, or they're going to get fired. There's no way in hell that you're supposed to lose a game when you had 19 more shots than your opponent. You shot 98 shots and had 108 points. You belong under the bus, around the bus, inside the bus. You should be caught. Don't even come to the next game. That's embarrassing. There's no way in hell you should be up 6 to lose a game. You should be up 20. You have 19 attempts more than the opponent. You know how embarrassing it is to have 98 shots and only 108 points? That means you're playing a style of basketball that isn't basketball. A team like Houston should never, with the way their lineup is right now, they should never have 39 damn threes. I don't know if there's a team out there that has the type of shooting on their roster, besides probably Boston, to have 35 plus threes. Are you people dumb? The Lakers took 79 shots. You took 98. You lose. Why? Because the other threes that you're taking from the people who can't shoot threes. I'd rather see Steph take a fucking half-court shot than some of you taking three-pointers. He has a better shot making that shot. That's the embarrassment of this. That you all think that at your big age, you learned how to shoot while you got to the NBA. You think you can be in these moments and take open threes because you're open. There's a reason you're open. Is Kevin Durant ever open? Huh? Is he ever open? How often is Luka open? Huh? Right? There's a reason his percentage is bad or lower, because every three he takes is a damn step back three, because he's a threat. Anthony Edwards, he don't have open threes. That means they want you to shoot the three. They will rather you shoot threes than let the best player beat us. The game plan, fellas, in the playoffs is if we have to pick a guy to shoot a three and leave open or slow rotate to, if you keep getting open threes, it's you. You're doing your team a disjustice by playing to the opponent's game plan.
Well, I mean, it's clear Gilbert Arenas feels like they deserve every bit of criticism that IME's loaded up on them. And I'ma be honest with you, it kind of feels like to me, I'll add this, that Kevin Durant's kind of ducking the smoke. Snorts. I know they say, oh, his injury this, his injury that. I mean, he came back, he played a game. Think he had, don't get me, you have to look at the box score. I think he had about 25 points the game he played. I mean, this is the playoffs. If you lose, you go home. You got the whole summer. You can't tell me they couldn't have hit him with a shot or something, and he couldn't have played. You know, it seems like he's ducking to be able to have the excuse that he wasn't out there. 'Cause they even lost the game that he was out there. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'ma holler at you next time. Peace.